Alright guys, I got that. What is this? Okay, they're about to patch. So we got that 6.9 Diamond Promos, Game 1, Volibear, hashtag mentality. You know, I have the mentality just going in these motherfuckers not giving a fuck, but at the same time knowing what the fuck I'm doing. And I want you guys to understand the same thing. So all attack speed is one thing you can use. Basic rune page right here. But in this game, I ran movement speed quints, attack speed marks, flat armor, and then I think I might have went per level CDR on all my glyphs. But if you have this, it's perfectly fine. Movement speed quints, advanced, just having full movement speed is just OP. 0, 12, 18. Of course, basic, unless you want to go 12, 0, 18. That's really up to you. Other than that, when you learn the ways of the game, take leads to the next level, you get places. So learn the game, hashtag gates, drop a like, peace and late. Alright baby, we back once a motherfucking again with that 6.10 arena placement game 1. Now this is placements to diamond. This is gonna kinda be like a speed run my way now. I feel like, I need to just keep pumping these out, but stop, doing the 40 minutes and just get straight to the fucking point. So let's just get this shit on the road. Oh, what the hell did I just do? I don't know. And boom. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to be playing Volibear. And I'm going to teach you a little something about control. And when you get an early lead. And making good decisions while you have this early lead. And understanding everything. That will make it to where you cruise control to that victory. And when you start to throw, if you do something stupid, what you could lose, that would be called capitalization. So drop a cap at 1, 2, 3. But let's get this shit on the road. Boom. So playing Volibear jungle. Now, Volibear he just fucking noms on everybody, right? We all know that. Volley is a beast. He just noms, and it looks like my team's over there. Yeah, just like, just come over here and hook me up. It's pointless trying to do anything stupid when it comes to cheese and all that. A lot of times people aren't on the same page unless you're playing something that's easily, that can just go in and doesn't need help from anybody. Then, yeah. Italy's definitely one of those champions. But regardless, back into my jungle. I smite the Krug. I do Toucan so that I would have smite up for this to get the HP back. Plus, let my passive get popped, drop the smite, and as you can see, I just used one of my potions. I'm already at back to 100%, just like that. Now here, we see Wagar porting back, LeBlanc mid, and I'm like, okay, this is a perfect time. So, coming in, bottom side camp, I'm like, whoa. He stops, easy flash, doesn't flash, decides to save it, and he should have flashed instantly once he saw me. That's just one thing you have to do. You always let the other guy do it, then that's what happens. That's when you end up fucking taking some type of CC, depending on who you're playing against. In Volley's case, that would be a Flipperino. You see what I'm doing here? I'm like, LeBlanc, please help me push this out. Come on, come on. And so here he ports back in. He still has flash, and we get the flash. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. So we both are going to back. Wagar can't freeze the lane unless he wants to get beastified, so he has to back up, especially taking a little bit of damage. And we got the flash once he poured it back in, plus both of his summoners are down. So looking at top lane, do I want to gank top? Fuck top lane. Where's Graves at? Don't really give a fuck. I'm focused on my game. Your game is where it's at. So level 3, I want to get to level 5. I want my level 3 bite, then I want my level 6. And once I get level 6, I'm ready to beastify anything on this map. And everything is, I'm going to work on just... Okay, he's stealing my shit. Asshole. So he takes that. No one really cares, but look at him. Alright, so here, LeBlanc comes in. There is the Event Horizon, change land. She's going to go back onto her Distortion. And I'm going to come over here and finally pick up my blue buff after ganking mid and picking up, I don't know if that was first. It wasn't first blood, was it? It might have been. Alright, so here we got a gank arena. We got top lane, Graves. It's going to take out this ward. And I'm like, yo, let's do this shit. So, I see him. LeBlanc, I think I'm picking LeBlanc. Like, LeBlanc. And sometimes they don't react, so don't expect them to react when you see them. Just don't expect that. See, right here, there's no help coming from Wagar, plus he's only going to get baited in, and Graves, for some reason, thinks he can fight me. So I'm just going to go right onto him. I don't really care, because I have my passive. If I have my passive, I'm fine. So we're going to drop the auto. I'm going to walk ahead of him. There's the Q, so he's going to take a little bit extra damage. Distortion. Boom. And try to bite the kill, but it looks like the chains are going to pick up those kills. And boom. So here we're going to pick up Crap Dinner. Now, after picking up 2 assists and 2 kills for your LeBlanc, you see Wagar with 37 CS, but LeBlanc with the 2 kills plus me having 2 assists, we can deny and drop a lot of farm from Wagar because I taxed that one lane, then forced LeBlanc to back. So here I'm looking, I guess, probably just chilling, doing a little counter jungle, nothing better to do after clearing my top side jungle and killing Graves and doing scuds. I just sit here and wait. Now we got Trundle going bot, and whatever he does, don't really care. If I need to cover top, I'll go top. If it's one wave, I won't waste my time, and looks like the lane is pushing back. So if anything, I want to reset that lane. So we got Young one trying to freeze. See, I just don't want him to freeze lane. I want him to jump onto me, and if he pops me, whoop-de-doo. I'm doing a little bit of damage to him. He pops my passive, hits the Q, and I'm just going to walk away. I know he's not going to be able to kill me. Just going to drop a little disrespect. And here, boom, decides to throw down with me. I die, but look at this. Trundle picks up a kill, which is really bad for Maokai, because me getting an assist and me not caring if I die early, because I know me, if you give me assists and I go back and pick up my Bambi's Cinder and I got that HP, and Trundle gets to sit in this lane by himself with no Maokai teleport, GG. Tiamat's going to push this with ease. And Maokai's gonna get denied, but at least Graves is there to pick up this farm so he can get level 6. Bot lane 47 to 34, so don't have to worry about that lane. But I will come down here, but I won't go down there early. I want to keep everything focused mid lane right now, especially with Veigar being an easy squishy target and having LeBlanc on your team. And LeBlanc's lower level than Veigar, even though she's 200 and has less CS. Well, he did farm some of the toucan babies, but remember, you tax the lane, and when you do it again, LeBlanc will catch up to Veigar, and you'll end up building a lead, same level as either your mid laner or the enemy mid laner. It just really depends, but it's only 8 minutes in here. I know Graves is nowhere near to be found, so I'm just going to drop my ulti saying, okay, I'm going to pop this and get the fuck out of dodge. I don't want to bait my team. Let's just take this. Maybe I didn't have flash, or did I have flash, or I did. So here we got a little skirmish going around the side, and I'm just looping around to see if somebody's coming in, and I see Sivir here. And seeing Sivir, off to the side, and she's going to be able to get out of here. Let me turn that off. All right. And we do a little bit more counter jungling, and we take toe. So we're taking everything right now. We're taking everything. So taking a look at mid. All right, that is LeBlanc doing work. Flashes out after killing Graves. All right, so okay, Blitz probably died in the process, and I guess you could say that's worth. And right now, if LeBlanc needs to back, then I can cover mid. But with LeBlanc low and Veigar supremely overextended shit, I should be mid lane right now. So here, I think I'm probably going to loop up top side. Not needed. As you can see, he sees me too late. So here, you see why I don't roll in Thunder? His flash is up or down. His flash is up, but I want to try to walk up to him. And I'm going to loop around. He flashes. I follow flash. And we pick up the kill. I die here, but that's him leaving lane and Trundle coming back. And there's the penis to knock up the hook back. And just like that, we have 3 minions. And then another wave pulling up. Both of them still dead. Veigar's got his teleport up. Top's unoccupied, and Sivir can't do anything right now. And a lot of times, you know, when lanes can't do anything, you don't want to start fucking around. You want to focus on getting these towers. Graves instantly gets hooked in, walking, tries to get the LeBlanc, but doesn't. So just like that, man. You pick up all these kills. I'm 1, 2, and 4 right now. It kind of sucks, but it doesn't matter because I have my jungle item. It's 10 minutes in. Dragon is up. And Veigar comes back in a lane, and look at him. He's thinking, okay, things, I think I'm safe here. My LeBlanc's about to go back in a lane. Do I need a gank mid? Of course, yeah. I want a gank mid. If I can gank mid, yo, this shit pisses me off. Alright, so now, do you need to force it, though? You don't need to force it, but, if I was, if I didn't do my bot side jungle and I actually did the loop-de-loop and came around, free kill. Free kill. He just used his flash. He has Event Horizon, walk around. I can tank turrets. I'm more tankier. Much more tankier than earlier. And Sivir's still roaming around and doesn't know what to do right now because, as you can see, she got dominated in lane almost more than 2 to 1. 2.5 close on that fucking Sivir. I mean, Jesus, Ezreal's going to be a monster, so he's going to scale. So keep... See, when it gets to this point, you see me do a full clear. I'm not forcing anything. I'm keeping the game balance, the balance in the game to where it's not like, okay, I gotta continue to dive. Oh my god, I gotta get every single lane in 5 seconds. And if I end up, losing 3 kills because of it and getting them back into the game, whether it's bot, top, mid, then rip. Then the game becomes longer. But if you just chill and relax and, you take this lead that you have right now and you take it into the 16-minute mark where you're farming and you're controlling the map, and ganking the right lanes, of course, like right here. Once he drops a penis, I'm like, I just walk in. There's no need to do anything. I drop the slow. Trundle's taking the turret, and I walk up. Boom. Just like that. He dies. Now here, now, at this point of the game, it's 12 minutes. So look at this. You take this turret. Now I'm going to ping that. I already pinged it. There you go. You heard it. So I ping that. You keep going. Most of the time, people will just back and go do their own jungle. But we'll look at what you're able to do after getting 1 kill on Maokai, and he doesn't have his teleport, just like that 2 turrets. And it's the same thing goes for mid or mid. Yeah, you get the outer mid, the inner, but the thing you have to watch out for is your bot lane when you do this, because if you're playing a champion that doesn't apply pressure and you don't understand what happens after taking an early bot turret and your bot lane decides to group up mid lane and they stay there too long while the enemy AD carry that loses is able to sit there and farm like a motherfucker and catch back up, and that AD carry that left lane wasn't able to continue to build on what he had going, and he's got to understand if the reason why he got super fed it was because of himself or his jungler, he needs to make sure that whenever he leaves lane, he still gets that income, and LeBlanc's gonna come in and take out the server. Like if I was the jungler and I would gank bot and I kill all 3 of them, and my AD carry is really bad, but his score looked nice because we got those ganks off and he picked up 5 of those kills, then you know you have to well, okay, if he's bad, okay, like I said, if he's bad, then you have to like look at him like, okay, what is he gonna do? Okay, he leaves mid. You know, I know he's bad, and then he meets up with this jungler, and boom, this jungler is a moo-moo, he hits R, then my AD carry dies, he does it 3 times in a row, and doesn't go back to his lane, and enemy AD carry that fucking died 3 times because of me, and not my AD carry, is able to farm 7 waves while she's gone, while, you know, your AD carry shared experience and didn't really pick up anything in the last 5 minutes, and the enemy AD carry has a level and a half or 2 levels above your AD carry, and it happens. So, you know, you got to learn how to keep the balance. You know, if your bot lane, or you and your bot lane take that outer turret, make sure that they're safe, that if they do decide, if the enemy jungler or the enemy bot lane or even the enemy mid lane or group up on your bot lane because they're overextended, you got to make sure you have pressure on the map, that you're not farming your own jungle, that you're in, you know, your presence is felt, saying if you go for my bot lane, you're fucked. Now, that's one, and the same thing goes for top lane. Well, top lane more is freedom. It's just one of those things where, I wish I could show you an example of the AD game I played today where I ended up losing early playing Vayne versus Brand and whoever the fuck it was, LeBron, and he had a level and a half on me, and then he leaves lane for 5 minutes and comes back. I'm a level up on him. It's like, what the fuck, you know? So when you leave lane, when laning phase is over, think about all the things that the possibilities of how the game can play out, good or bad. And of course, you want it to go good. And it looks like Ezreal right here is by himself, chilling, relaxed, and SirhcEz already given up. But like I said, this is one of my placement matches right now. So we're gonna pick up this dragon, and after that, I'm gonna see the server. I'm gonna drop the slow, and I'm gonna drop the flip, and I'm gonna drop the ballet. Oh, bitch, god damn! And that's gonna be Maokai in the mid lane. Trundle flash it out, but still gets beastified by that big ass ball. And right now, we just dropping some disrespect, and here. Looks like everything is fine. So remember, you don't roll in thunder, no need, unless you're going in and you know the shit's already done. You know we chaos in that, and we do chaos that with an uppercut, and it looks like it didn't want to show it. So I'm gonna back. So here's another thing. Like right here, you can keep pushing down mid. You gotta remember one thing. It's still 15 minutes in the game. When it's 15 minutes in the game, go, you know, complete power spikes. Oh, I got my Warmogs. Okay, so what does Warmogs do for me? 2,900 HP, so 1 more level. If I get to 3K, then I have the Warmog's Heart, which gives me some massive ass next level regen. We got Trundle pushing top and LeBlanc pushing mid, so we have pressure everywhere. And I'm doing my red buff, but LeBlanc is safe, and I know Trundle is safe, and now we got Graves, and you see how we're taking over his jungle. They're invading it, and the pressure mid is strong, and bot is open. So if I wanted to go bot, I can go bot. But right here, we got 4 of us. I'm not there yet, but once I go there, I'm probably going to want to blitz mid. Like, I want to dive right now. I'm not going to hesitate. I know we got to lead. I know if I dive, it doesn't really matter. And just like that, we're going to pop the most electrify. And I want to make sure that I'm taking a turret. And I'm going to drop a little disrespect on that monk. I drop these nuts all over his mouth. Later, bitch. Oh my god, Jesus. That's Warmogs. You see what more Warmogs? Yeah. Alright. What up? And don't worry, guys. I got 3 more placement games. I got one where it completely snowballed. The game was, well, I think the game was doing, it was going really well for us. Their Hecarim was dominating. My team was feeding it, and then they ended up throwing, and then we ended up doing, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You know, these are the games. Like when I play, like once I got into my diamond promos, I don't care. I don't care what happens. Don't give a fuck. Why? I just don't give a fuck. You know, I get in here and just have fun. You know, having fun. Of course, you want to understand the game. You know, it's knowledge. It's just basic. You know, when you guys get these early leads, when you're playing from behind, you have to know where you're at in the game so that you can, you know, break down the decisions you make in game and realize that you're on some next level shit, on some next level gates. Because when you do that, you start to feel, you know, you coming back. You start to feel the uselessness the enemy team is feeling. But then again, that's a little bit different because when you make somebody useless and he's not versed in the ways of the gates, it's rough. Like, it's really rough. And what? Oh my god, damn! Uppercut that bitch. And see, here's another thing. We already took out mid inhibitor. And we got Trundle pushing down bot. Now, when it gets to 19 minutes, I understand it's 28-6. But if that Sivir didn't get fucked early, if she didn't get fucked early, and you decide to continue to push down mid rather than taking control of the whole map, 2 camps, this wave, oh, while I get done finishing that, this next wave, Trundle doing work, bot, play off this, play off your mid lane if they decide to give out 3 kills, even though that 4 are down. You know, Graves will definitely be able to hold versus these 3. You're picking up everything. Learn how to strangle people and make them suffer so you understand, you know, what a big-ass lead is compared to a small lead and when playing from behind, because when you feel that shit, there's nothing that will be able to stop you. You'll start to experience the ways, and I think Gates is the only way where you experience that rather than playing like a basic ass player and just knowing your role and thinking that, oh, it's laning phase is over, guys, let's group up. No, it's just not about that. You know, it's all about the decisions you make, the lanes you push, your rotations, you know, what it makes the enemy team do. You know, are you the puppet master? Are you making the motherfuckers go here? Are you making them go there? And me, I went back after pushing that big-ass wave just to maybe pick up a chain vest or maybe the feast up on Sivir, and Sivir gonna go into the Ezreal, get a shot on Scuds, and we're gonna pick up this Baron. And whenever you got a big lead like this, always do a Baron. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Just fucking do it. That's it. Just do it. You know, a lot of times people, oh, we got a big lead, there's no need to do Baron. No, you're gonna end up throwing your lead. If you're used to, like, if you play games and you always throw your lead in the gutter, rip. If you see a fucking Ocean Drake up and it's 21 minutes and you have a fucking 15k gold lead, go pick that shit up. We seen the RNG. Let's not RNG this shit. You know, you want to take everything. You want to, you know, just make it to where, look, guys, look, enemy team, you just fucking surrender. It's over. Okay, you don't want to do that? Here, I'm going to take every single one of your inhibitor towers. But, of course, there are going to be games when you definitely feel it, when your whole team's on the same page and you're able to end it and run it down mid. But a lot of times it's not like that. A lot of games that I play, you know, when we're losing really bad, you know, I just feel like, holy fuck, we're getting rolled, but I know I can have, you know, I know I will scale into a monster later on, and as you can see, this dude not respecting me. Boom, there's me popping ulti. Later, bitch. And that's it. So other than that, you saw the mid lane plays. You saw bot lane quit and rage quit, and you're going to get those guys. You're going to get those guys. But then again, it's NA. And the thing about NA open mids is they will fight you here and stall the game out. So, you know, like I said, this is why I preach about, you know, finishing strong and building your goal lead and shoving it down their throats, because when they don't give up, yo, man, send that motherfucking message. Other than that, that's game 1, and I got 3 games. We fucked around the game that we lost. But other than that, you know, I just felt like I had to put these out because people were just completely just clueless. Like anything that I did, whether I was fucking around, having fun, you know, they just couldn't do anything. Like, it didn't matter what the team did, you know. It's like, and another thing, it's that mentality, you know, getting into these motherfucking games. When you get into your promos, you don't give a fuck. But then again, if you're bad at the game, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you just say, I don't give a fuck, like Trick said, then of course you're bad. You're probably gonna fuck up, and you know, you're just gonna have to accept that, you know, everybody might be bad, including yourself, on your team, and you know, just drop a rip on it. But you know, if you study the game, you gain that knowledge about the gates, you'll get places. Other than that, drop a like. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace, light.